All right, I just turned off Alco onto Ward, and I look down here and see all these garbage cans out. Makes the place look populated. So pretty. The big southern yellow pine, and there's a cedar tree. The grass is green. Scrub oak. Excuse me. Now, so I looked at this a bunch on Google Earth, but there was no, you don't have street views on this, on Ward Street. And so, okay, we're coming up to it. This must be it where this clear lot ends and the trees start on the right. Because this Ward Street has some kind of asphalt looking material down until that next set of garbage cans. People don't like pine trees. They clear cut their lots. All right, so there's a distinct corner. And thick woods. Well, you could work a forestry mulcher in there for a day. Okay, so this is where I wanted to see if that depression pond, yeah, it looks like they put a culvert in here and humped the ground up a little bit. So it could flow in the wet season. So there is standing water, which the aerial photo on Google Earth was taken in the dry season. It just looked like a brown patch in here. But all pine right to the edge. I don't see any cypress. And the lot that's for sale goes from that fence corner we just saw to within about 10 feet of the left edge of that pond. So I think, let me see. I don't see the culvert. There it is. I think that's on what the county calls an isolated wetland, because it doesn't make it all the way to a river or anything like that. On the maps, it's several acres. Over here, that's a finger going up to Highway 40, and then that way, several acres that are a lowland that doesn't connect to any waterway. And on the aerial, the piece up by further up that way behind this piece up near Highway 40, it looks like whoever got that one dug it out to make a proper pond out of it. And I think that might be, if that would be allowable, something to do here. In the middle, dig it out to a few feet and take the spoil and put it up on the edges. All right, let me turn around here without getting anybody mad at me. So it shows it on aerials as more lots, big lots down here, but as you can see, deep woods. I even think it shows that trail connecting with another lateral trail. So it even looks lower here where the car is right now than it is right at the end of the paved part of Ward. All right, let me see if I can walk it a little bit. There was a cable across here, and there's a water meter. I think it did say on the listing that it had all the utilities, including sewer. Yeah. Park here for a minute. So the power's there, and I don't know if it's got internet cable, which is kind of important these days. Yeah, I didn't even notice that the keep out signs, but this lot does go, like I say, almost to the other side of the pond. So, all right. That's a thick bed of duff in here. So it's mixed with some bay trees, which kind of a wetland tree. But the forestry mulcher makes short work of them. Question is, probably just like across the street when it's wet. I don't want to get completely covered in bugs. Yeah, I like it. I mean, if you get over an acre usable ground for $15,000 out of a 1.8 acre parcel, you know, right near the St. Johns River, you're doing really well. Really well. And this just acts like a buffer between this parcel and the neighbor on the next one. Just a slight slope up, but a distinct edge between the depression pond and this upland ground. Wow, this land of the lost back in here. All right. Little cleanup job. See if we can see the neighbor on the back side over here. This parcel was 260 on the front, 310 deep. And so this is the back where I was thinking from the aerial it looked like whoever owned that might have dug it out some. Funny. Another one of those old stumps. All right, let's see if we can get over to the other side. Gosh, it rolls up and down in here like what? Like water. Oh, excuse me. I think that ouch. I can see some kind of structure on the next lot over. Yeah, I'd rent a forestry mulcher and come in here and cut just about everything but the pine trees right down to the ground. It's think if you smoothed it out, you know, why do people got to do that with their trash? If you smoothed it out, it would be, now you see now from here, the other side of the street looks higher. But if you smoothed it out toward that pond, it would, you know, and cut the grass like that, I don't think you'd be walking in standing water. You could. Okay, let's see. So, getting up near this corner, is that the water supply? And so look at his yard. Not terribly smooth and not cut, but serviceable. I have to find the overall elevation right here. Above the above sea level, above the St. Johns River. Then call the county. I mean, it's delineated on, I've looked at some of their maps and they're just going to tell you 50 feet from, that was also hard to decipher. An isolated wetland was 15 feet to the building setback, which gives you plenty of room. But there was another number that said 50, and that was hard to tell what they were talking about. But that's just Southern Yellow Pine Woods. You just don't want to get into a fill operation. Yeah, it could be really nice. I don't know. Maybe even offer less. I mean, on the sales records too, on that lot, made it look like at one point somebody paid $50,000 for it. And the next time somebody bought it, they paid $10,000. And now somebody wants 15, but they had it up at, I don't know, like 35 or 40. Okay. There you go. Back up Ward Street to Alco. Back down Ward Street to, now look at this, bags and paver stones. So that's got to tell you something. So they humped the ground up there, so the overflow was then coming. Okay, so there was a water pipe over there. I thought I saw a meter box. And so there's another meter box. And there's a water meter and a bunch of ants. But you get your driveway off of that, right where those garbage cans are, and leave this be. Let the people down there work on it.